that society has unreal beauty standards, and we know that those standards can be damaging. But these conversations tend to focus on women, and while it's incredibly important to have those discussions, the topic of how these standards are also affecting men is often left out. But research shows that men are heavily affected by these beauty standards, and it turns out that while their bodies may be in amazing shape, their mental health is at serious risk. One study showed that a growing number of men are becoming obsessed with their physical appearance. Men are spending hours at the gym, not to lose weight or build their strength, but to improve their physical appearance. These gym-obsessed men are at a higher risk of turning towards substance abuse. In the gym, they may use legal or illegal substances in unhealthy ways to boost performance and get quicker results. Outside of the gym, they may break under pressure and turn towards other substances, such as drugs and alcohol, to cope with the stresses involved with trying to look flawless. In their attempts to get perfect bodies, men are likely to suffer from body image disorder, wherein they think of themselves as either too fat or too skinny. In a study, researchers found that almost 10% of the men they surveyed suffered from body image disorder, and 1/3 of the men were on diets not related to obesity. It's possible that as men get closer and closer to their ideal bodies, their chances of turning towards unhealthy habits increase. When such men are just 10 pounds away from getting that nearly impossible body shape, they become vulnerable to depression because new goals become significantly harder to reach. This can cause them to look to alternative methods of reaching their goals, which include steroids, growth hormones, and other muscle-building drugs. While women tend to want slimmer waistlines, men are more concerned about muscle mass and visibility. Just as women look up to female models with impossibly thin waistlines, most of the men in the survey said they look up to idealized sportsmen for their muscular bodies. And this may be where much of the problem arises. If you want to have a body like these athletes, then physical training has to be your full-time job. For most men, this is not the case. This study is the first of its kind and highlights an alarming situation. It shows that men struggle much more with body image disorders than we have been aware of previously. The most worrying part is that this problem doesn't just affect adult men. Teenagers and even younger boys are struggling as well. According to psychologists, patients with body image disorders are getting younger. In one study, researchers examined 5,500 teenage boys and found that 18% of the teenage boys are self-conscious about their physical appearance and weight. More than 7% are using supplements like hormone derivatives or anabolic steroids. These anabolic steroids are known to cause infertility, impotence, liver abnormalities, tumors, and other serious problems. Men are not just conscious of their muscles or physique. Some are actually suffering from disorders such as body dysmorphic disorder or BDD. Research shows that more than 2% of men are suffering from BDD, which is a chronic mental illness that causes you to think endlessly about a flaw in your appearance, a flaw that is either minor or imagined. Researchers say that we need to give more attention to these issues to prevent conditions like depression, anorexia, and bulimia. It's normal for people to feel a bit self-conscious about their appearance from time to time. And it's normal to have a few small things you'd like to change about your appearance if you could. And it's even good to set and achieve healthy, realistic goals. However, if men or women feel obsessed with their appearance, or if their concerns about their appearance begin to interfere with their daily lives, they should seek help. Parents need to talk to their children if they feel that their child is spending more time on exercise than other activities. Exercise is good for your health, but don't let the image of a perfectly muscular body take control of your life.